Hello, hello, hello. And here we are. Happy Wednesday. Let's roll on. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to take a look at the area of money, relationship, career, and well-being as I interpret it through the eyes of tarot. All right. I am Daisy. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to my channel, awesome. Chill with me for a little bit. And I'm really excited about that. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your support and for making community here with me. Let's take a look, and we're going to shuffle these through, give them each a shuffle as we lay them down and get this energy activated. That's right. Activation Nation. That's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about the Activation Nation. I don't know. Sounds good, huh? What's another one that rhymes with nation? All right. You tell me. Go ahead, put it down there. All right. Activation, well-being. Good. So let's take a look at this. Okay. Not good. Definitely. We're going to see some decline in the stock market. I am seeing that there are going to be two sectors that are going to be influencing the stock down. So pay attention to where your investments are, what your marks are. I'm seeing about early morning activity. Try to get out there as soon as you can, or put your positions in for what you need. But definitely there's going to be some world news on two different sectors that are going to be pulling the markets down. Okay, in general, one of the situations that definitely here, there is some instability with the financial situation right now. It doesn't mean that, you're going to have some very big losses, but at the same time, there's some things that happening that you didn't expect. And of course, this is creating some issues, maybe with your bank, maybe overdraft or something like that. So I'm getting some things about, banking. I'm getting some things about short of funds or overdraft. That's an issue that, you're going to need to work through as far as, establishing a plan for your financial situation and how you can maneuver with things to kind of get out of this bumpy economical situation that is affecting your finances. What's really important is that at this time, try not to make any very big purchases, but instead, take a look at how you can, work through your long-term goals and use some type of plan that can get you through inch by inch, gets you, to that yard. So try to look at everything not from an emotional, stressful place, but from more of that analytical mind strategic side, so that you can get through this day. And if you can get through this day, then tomorrow you'll get through to that too. But you need a plan so that you can move forward and have a sense that you are coming up for oxygen, because right now it's very stressful. Relationship. So if I'm kind of following the vibe of the last couple days, something about coming out of a relationship, maybe a divorce, that could be a little longer period, but there's now a sense of, this period of loneliness, and this could mean that you really weren't expecting the tides to roll this way. So finding yourself in this situation and being by yourself right now is just really not what you were seeing back when this whole thing started. So it's not something that you really wanted. This, if it was up to you, you'd still be trying. But, we're here right now, and now we're going to need to make the most of it. Take this time really to concentrate on your own goals and to clarify on what it is that you want from a partner, and also clarify for yourself how you're going to communicate yourself clearly in this relationship. Maybe there were some things that you still didn't have maturity at the time, and maybe this time is going to allow you to really become what can I say, more grounded in who you are as a person, more confident in how you present yourself, or how you present your emotions, and how to really convey what's in your heart in a way that is true and sincere and authentic. And it's going to take some time to get through to that. And so this time alone may offer you some building blocks to creating some strong relationships in the future. So I'm getting another message that this could be, if you're in a relationship, it could feel that one of you is kind of drifting away, and there's this sense that the communication is not as it was, or that bond that, like, there was a things were clicking before, and that for some unknown reason is not happening, despite, you know, the effort that you're putting into it. So now is the time to really take a look at these dynamics in this relationship, and find out whether, you know, you really need to have a conversation and, you know, focus on what's going on. And if this is you, if you feel like you're falling out of love, maybe this is a time to really sit down and have that kind of mindfulness or awareness of what is needed in your life again to have that connection. That other person would deserve that too, you know, if it's you that's going through that disconnect. All right, career. Career. When it comes to career, and I'm seeing opportunities here that may have been missed. You probably may have missed the mark. So it could be that maybe you're not applying yourself as you would have wanted to. So it could have been a promotion that you got overlooked on, or there was you were waiting for something and you just didn't move fast enough to jump into that opportunity. You didn't act in time. So it's important that you kind of look at, you know, what it is. Maybe there is something within yourself that's, you know, creating, you're sabotaging yourself. Or it might feel that, you know, you've got this extra pressure because people are expecting more of you, and you're not ready to take on those big roles. You're not ready to take on the extra responsibility, because maybe for you feel quite comfortable right where you're at, and you just need to admit that you are not really concerned about the big titles and the big responsibilities that come with it, even though it's got extra income for you. But for you, the peace of mind and be able to get in a certain hour and leave at a certain hour is probably beneficial for you, because the rewards of your life after work is for you more fulfilling. So it's important that also that you come to terms with that you are okay with not, you know, advancing. You are okay in the position that you are, and don't feel obligated by maybe other pressures that you're getting from outside people that, you know, you need to, you know, be doing more. And if your heart's not in it to do more, that's what you need to listen to, is what your heart is saying. You have to make sure that your heart and your voice are saying the same thing, because you may come across as wishy-washy. And it doesn't matter whether you're up on the ladder or somewhere in the middle rung. You still want to be a person of credibility. Well-being. All right. Very simple card here. Finally, it looks like that heart-to-heart talk you had with yourself has happened, and you're feeling good. And that's what it is. One day you feel great. One day you're like, So this is a day you feel great. You feel like you've got a lot of things under control when it comes to yourself, your health. You're feeling like, hey, this is a good day. I am feeling fabulous in this skin. I feel great. I feel great about myself. You look in the mirror and you say, I am amazing. I love myself. I am strong. I am victorious. All right, go ahead. Say that. See how great you're going to feel. I feel great myself. All right, let's take a look at what the collective message is going to be for today as we kick up hump day. Hump to hump. The hump to hump. All right. So here we go. The walrus is upside down. Water animal. About feelings. What's going on here? So it says, remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Okay, so let's take a look. Except for this here, this overconfidence, which is not a bad thing. But look at this. upside down in the money department, upside down in the relationship department, upside down in the career. So what is happening? Walrus is saying that we're not following our feelings. We're not following our intuition. And it's very important that we look at the signs and omens and then let them dictate your choices. So right now, you are not using all the data that you can possibly harness to make these decisions, because sometimes things are not what they seem. So you've got to use everything that God has given you, all your senses, the known senses and unknown senses, because, my dear one, we have them all. It's a matter of trusting yourself. And we can talk about that in another video, about how to go about building up that intuition and that trust with that higher power. But anyway, that's not about tarot, but I'll put that in one of my other playlists. Okay, so there you have it. Very powerful message. And the big message came from Mr. Walrus. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I am going to wish you a great day. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you want, hit the bell. That way you'll get notified when I put up my next video. So thank you so very much, and make it dynamic. Dynamic.